Shoes today. These are not the kind of shoes you want to wear outside, maybe indoors today. We're talking about high heel help, and I need some because, as you know, I just came back from maternity leave just 2 weeks ago, and let me tell you, I did not wear a pair of heels for 14 months. I waited until I came back to work, but here I am, and I'm wearing my heels again, and I'm feeling it in my body. Dr. Liza Agboga is here. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me.
It's an adjustment for me to be back in heels again, and there's a lot of reasons for it. It's not just my feet, my whole body. What we wear on our feet really affects us.
Absolutely. So the thing with high heels is not only do they cause things like repetitive strain injuries, but because of the instability, especially with wearing stilettos, it's possible to suffer from fractures, chronic back pain, chronic hip pain, and things like plantar fasciitis, and actually disfigurement of your feet.
Wow.
So things like bunions, things like hammer toe, where your feet are actually disfigured from wearing the high heels.
So we think we look good, but we could be doing a lot of damage.
Exactly. So I've been treating women for over 10 years for high heel related injuries, and I couldn't recommend a high heel that I thought would be good for them. And since I work in the financial district in Toronto, a lot of women do have to wear high heels for work. So I thought, you know what? I can't find one to recommend. I want to wear high heels myself.
Yeah.
So that's what made me develop the Dr. Liza pump.
Now, I want you to tell me about your shoes because I'm very interested for two reasons. I'm on my feet all day because I'm both on TV and on radio, so I don't sit down very long.
Exactly.
It's go, go, go.
Exactly.
And I like to keep my heels on. I don't want to have to take them off, so I wear, I'd say, sensible heels. If you want to compare me to Melissa and Leanne, they wear a little bit more fun stuff, if you will, but I'm more conservative in that regard. And your shoes look like the kind of shoes that I could really wear.
Yeah, so they are conservative as far as being comfortable, but they're also very stylish and versatile. So some of the reasons why they're so comfortable are, number one, the actual heel. So when you're on a stiletto heel, it creates instability, which means that you're more susceptible to sprains and strains, and the muscles have to work extra hard to keep you stable.
Makes sense.
And that can result in overuse injuries. So a thicker heel is better. Then we're also looking at the bottom of the shoe. So if you have a slippery sole, that means the foot muscles, your intrinsic foot muscles, have to work extra hard to prevent you from slipping. That creates pain, and it also creates overuse injuries again in those foot muscles. So that's why I did a light rubber sole. So you can actually wear these outside today in the rain because of the rubber sole. You won't be slipping around. Next is the insole. So three things. We want the insole to be leather. Natural materials help your feet breathe better, so you have less incidence of fungal infections, and your skin feels better as well. You want arch support, so this has a great arch support. When your feet are well supported, it means you don't put a lot of strain on your knees, on your hips, and your back, and you're not tilted forward. So part of that tilt is what can create the back pain, the shortened calf muscles from wearing high heels. And then cushion. So when you're walking, how nice is it?
You want to feel like you're on clouds.
Exactly. So you want to feel like you're walking on a cloud. So that's why we put this great injected cushion into the heel. So with every step, you're supported and you're also cushioned.
Now, one thing that we were talking about earlier, and I really thought this was amazing for all you moms out there who have beautiful heels that you just cannot wear anymore after you had your babies because your feet grew or they flattened a little bit. You say that's not true?
Exactly. So you can actually get your foot size back. What happens when you are pregnant is you release hormones called relaxin, which help the ligaments to stretch out, and then you're also carrying more weight. So that means your arch is actually flattened. So you have an arch that goes this way, so it makes your feet longer, and you have another arch that goes horizontally, and that makes your foot wider. So if you strengthen the foot muscles that support your arch, you can actually bring your foot back to your pre-pregnancy size.
That's fantastic news.
With the right exercises.
I can get back in some of my old shoes.
So we'll have to work on that on another segment.
Absolutely, absolutely. And in the meantime, wearing shoes that are going to be better for your feet are probably going to get you in much better form too.
Yeah. So if you have the arch support, then your foot muscles are in better condition, so that you're not falling and you're well supported as well.
Makes sense. All right. Well, these are the kind of shoes you can wear today if you do have to be outside. Maybe not if you're doing what Sarah's doing right now, but if you're getting out of the car, running into the office, you can wear Dr. Liza Agboga's shoes. Thank you so much for joining us today. Some great information.